Well, hello everyone. The Ontario Gardener here, back with another new video, and today we're going to be talking about Steam's Base Builder Fest. Now, you guys know me, I love my base builder games, my city builders, my automation type videos, and I figured I'd make a little video here on all the stuff that's going to be coming out or is potentially released and give you my thoughts on it. So it runs from January 23rd, which is today, the time of the recording of this video, until January 30th. It runs for a whole week, and obviously it just started literally, I don't know, an hour ago, local time here. So I want to go over some games here. I have some wishlist games here. A lot of these are wishlist games. I've applied for keys and haven't gotten them yet or haven't had a response. But some of these are fun. This is called Magna Graecia. It's almost like Dwarf Romantic in a sense, where it's a tile builder and you have to have certain things within certain things, like farms have to be next to each other, houses next to each other. You get different skills or different things for fields and different points. It's a very kind of, some of these games are on sale, by the way, and some of them obviously aren't. This is a cute little game. I may pick it up. It's only $9. This is all Canadian. The money that you see here is all in Canadian funds. 2 Point Campuses. I haven't played any of the 2 Point games. 2 Point Campus, 2 Point Hospitals. They're just really expensive for me. Like, I can't spend $50-some for a game at this point. But this is similar to 2 Point Hospital. I think it'd be fun for me eventually. I don't know if I'll get into it, but it's on my wish list anyway. Ranch Simulator. I've looked into this before. It looks really promising. It's actually on sale right now. It was released, last year, but I don't know if I'm going to get into it too much. Grounded, which is some people have been asking me to play Grounded. I don't like being scared. This came out last fall, and the idea of this is that you're basically playing as a bug, or like smaller than a bug, and you're inside the ground. You got to gather resources and make a base, and then eventually, not get eaten and killed, whatnot. Commonhood I've played. I'm giving you an honest review on this real quick, because I didn't care for it. It was very, very clunky. You can see right here, the reviews are very mixed, because I found it very clunky. I think it needs a lot of work. It has a lot of potential, but it needs a lot of work in my opinion. Sapiens, I played the demo of this. There's been a lot different with the Sapiens. Basically, you control a village of Sapiens, Homo sapiens, from, way back when, and you have to build a little society. You have different jobs, tech trees, build houses, rivers, tame the rivers, build farms. It's a cute game. Again, this is on sale today. Moonshine Inc. I've played this before. I don't really understand it. It's just like one of those games where I don't really get it. Potential, but not for me. Again, mixed reviews. Urban City Builder. I played the prologue of this. I would like to play the actual game, and that was a few months ago. I think it might have been back in July when I had a couple of videos on my channel about this. You start off with basically basic housing. You upgrade them. They upgrade themselves. You can have beaches. You can have. It's a very cool game. I do recommend, if you like this style graphics, to pick this game up. Power of the People. Again, another game I've seen that I haven't played yet. I want to play. It's about managing power, basically. It's kind of like a SimCity type. You put down this, you put down that, but you manage your power. That's the gist of it. Then here you have High Rise City, which I do own. I've just haven't played it yet. It looks similar to City Skylines or the old SimCity. I haven't played it yet, but I mean, it looks promising. And then Settlement Survival. I haven't played this yet. Again, it's another classic city builder. Looks promising. I just haven't played it yet. And then RoboPlant, which I have played. And I don't know if I played the demo of it, and I was hoping to get a key for it, and I just didn't. But it's basically you control robots that have to grow food and build different these pods, and you're kind of like on Mars, I guess. It's a cute game. If you're into this type of Mars settlement city builder, pick this one up. And then Astro Colony, I have played a little bit before, not very much, but it's a fun game. It's quite in depth to start out with, as far as it's kind of slow, but eventually you can go to different planets and really expand. Again, I haven't played this in quite a few months. Scrap Mechanic, I haven't played at all, and then we're back to the beginning. So let's go over the featured games real quick. Satisfactory, I love Satisfactory. I never get very far because I get very frustrated with it, but this is, your classic, Factorio came first. Satisfactory is this 3D base builder base builder game. It's like, if you think of Factorio in 3D with big buildings, complex systems, nice train networks, the visuals are great, and they're always Coffee Stain Studios is always making upgrades to this. I'm not sure what update they're at now, but I think you can get tier 10, science or something. Great game. It's actually 40% off too, so go get that. Farthest Frontier, I played a little bit of it. Another classic, almost like Banished type city builders. All right, this game, I'm not sure if you pronounce it Ixion or Ixion or Ixion. I don't know. This has become a very popular game. About a month ago when this came out, a lot of the bigger city builder YouTubers have been playing this game. I haven't gotten into it. I feel it's going to be quite a time sink, and I just don't have that at the moment. But eventually, Subnautica, never played that, but I mean, this game has been around forever. Basically, you're surviving underwater. That's the gist of it. Age of Empires 2, even though it says 2019, this is when the definitive edition came out. Age of Empires has been around for 20-some years. Classic game. It's still super popular today. Northgard never played. And then, again, this is just an expansion pack. Valheim, again, people would ask me to play this. This is an open world survival. Again, time sink game, but it's $16 Canadian right now. Good choice to pick it up. Anno, I played some of the Anno games, but like this game is $80. I'm just spitting it out there. I'm giving my honest opinion. I played Anno, was it 1660 or 1440 or something, and that was years ago. But man, it's just a little. I mean, it has good reviews, right? It has very positive. Against the Storm, I played the demo. My friend Wally1169 has done lots of videos on Against the Storm. He's a very, very good player at that, so pop on over to his channel if you, sorry about that, if you wanted to see Against the Storm videos. Wally1169. RimWorld, again, I've never played it. The graphics are very similar to Prison Architect. I don't know if it's the same developer. I almost want to think so because it looks exactly the same. Again, kind of like a colony sim, base builder. I'm sure you can turn off enemies. Never played it. I definitely want to play it, but again, I just time sink. Fallout 4, not my kind of game. Fallout 56, not my type of game. Dwarf Fortress, again, I haven't played this. This is similar style, almost like a Prison Architect, where you're building your dwarf fortress up basically to defend yourself. Looks like a cool game, just haven't played it yet. Jurassic Evolution's been out for a couple years now. Not my style. I'm not into like the whole zoo games, and it's just, I think some people like Sim Zoo and these zoo games, and they're really, really good at it, but I just don't have the patience to like sit down and like develop an enclosure and put all that. It's just, that's not me. All right, so back to popular titles. We covered a couple of these already. Basically, there's another one called Green Hell. This is a building update. Again, open world survival craft. Similar to like a game called Rust. Rust has been out for many years. That's more of a PvP game. I think these are more of a PvE type game. Some of these we covered. Age of Empires 4. Now, again, if you want to play classic Age of Empires, play Age of Empires 2. Like, the graphics are obviously not what they're at here. They're not like a 3D, you move the camera around like these. But play Age of Empires 2. I still think that's the best of the Age games. Just my opinion out there. Age of Empires 3 dropped the ball for me compared to 2, but look at the price. It's $6 compared to the next one is $50. Like, it's just, personally, I don't care for Age 3. Age 2 is the way to go. And you have that, I think it's the King's expansion, whatever it's called. That's what you want to play. 7 Days to Die, like a horror survival, not my type of key. Abyss, same difference, not my. Command & Conquer's been around forever. It's been out before 2020. This is a remaster collection. Again, similar to Age of Empires type style, but I never really got into Command & Conquer. And another one of the Anno games. I'll have to go into that again. Some of these ones we talked about already. So we have special event profiles. So the way these are is, when you buy things, you get Steam points. So basically in here, auction on, let's click on this one to see what that looks like. So basically what it does is it allows you to spend, I have 52,000 points. I don't know if that's a lot, probably not. And what it does is if you spend 10,000 points, you get these backgrounds, you get profile pictures, profile exclusive items and themes not available separately, animated avatar, that's not included. So you get a bunch of these things with you that you could like make your avatar. So it's a kind of a cool way to use up your points, and that's what all of this is for, the whole points thing. City Skylines for some reason is not in this next fest, I don't think, or whatever you call it. We're back to where we were. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is or not, to be honest with you. It should be. If you guys have never played City Skylines, go play that. Let's see, categories. Let's go to the demos. We'll go to a couple demos here. We'll talk about that for a minute. I've seen some of these: Half-Life, Rift Breaker, base building strategy, tower defense. But like, it's tower defense, but it's not a stationary tower defense. Clan Folk, I've played the demo of this. Again, it's very much set up like, I go back to Prison Architect because I think Prison Architect was kind of the first of this look. Maybe RimWorld the first. Someone can correct me. It looks fun. Haven't played it yet. Would like to play it. And there is a demo on right now, which I might do the demo. Empire Undergrowth. I don't think that's. Yeah, it's not for me. Quantico, again, I did that. Didn't care for it. Some of these other ones. This is called Patron Survival Colony Sim. There's no preview for that one. World War II Rebuilder. Not my style. Against the Storm, of course. There is a demo for this. Remains. This is a $3 game. I don't know what it's about. Astro Colony, we already covered that a lot. Red Alert, this is an expansion, I think. No, Red Alert is a separate game, but there is a demo for it. Lumencraft, again, not my style. A Colony, this I do want to pick up the demo and play that for you guys. Let's see what else we got down here. Oh, that's about all of them. And then Base Building, Red Alert, these aren't demos. The demos are up here. Oh, we covered these already. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any really that I'm looking forward to. There's a couple ones here. This is an MMO game. It's like, mixed reviews always turn me off, to be honest with you. I know you shouldn't go off of that. We have Citizens Farland. This is resource management. I wish some of the little previews would actually show up a bit better. This is another one of your, classic city builder style, but it's not. You're not laying roads and stuff. It's a bit different. It's not SimCity. That looks pretty cool. I guess you can make your own islands. Grand Ages of Rome, strategy city builder, not my style. I used to love strategy games back in the day. Like I still love, Civilization and that, just not into them too much anymore. Hex Factory. I've seen this before. This came out last year. Again, it's a hexagonal building type game where you build everything on a grid like this and you connect them up. Graphics are very, very basic. It's a city builder, colony sim. I may pick it up. I mean, it's not, for some reason it's not in the demo area. It's under free demos, but it doesn't know if it is an actual demo. Tropical 3. I have a key for Tropico 6, I think. I just never played it. It's just one of those games you got to have time to play it. Some of these other ones are kind of, for me, not a big thing. Clan and Folk, I'm definitely going to pick up and do the demo of that one. And some of these other ones look pretty interesting to me. These are strategy games, sim games. Let's see, simulation games. Again, the Common Hood, I don't recommend. I mean, personally, I don't recommend. I think it needs a lot of work. Some of these other ones look pretty cool. And then these are all sandbox games. So let's go up here to, here we did the free demos, which are basically all of these. Recommended, well, let's go browse categories. Base building. This is my kind. I love base building games. I don't play them as much as I used to. Like, I should play RimWorld, but again, you got to devote time for all of these type games, and that's the problem. I'd love to go back to Satisfactory. I've never even gotten past, like, oil in plastic. I've never got past that. It just gets to be overwhelming for someone like me, that is. These are all, survival games. I'm not a huge fan of those, to be honest with you. But so none of these are strike my. I mean, RimWorld, yes. I do want to do RimWorld. Grounded eventually. New ones, Dwarf Fortress, of course. Green Hell, not really so much. And then I think that was the other ones here. Can ignore those messages down there. Ixion. So I do want to pick this up and play it, but again, you got to have a lot of time. WW2 Rebuilder, not really interested in any of that one. Some of these, Frostpunk has been out for a while now. It's been out for almost 5 years. I've never played it, but like it's significantly on sale for $8, $8.50 Canadian right now. So maybe pick it up. It's a city builder, survival city builder. Medieval Dynasty, I think this is similar to it. Survival, I'm not so much into survival games anymore. And then End Zone, World Apart, City Builder. A lot of these have common themes. Either like you're the last thing on the planet, you're on a new planet, or you survived a disaster and you have to build yourself up from there. And that's what a lot of these go off of, because there isn't much of another kind of storyline to go with. What do you end up on a deserted planet, you got to build yourself up to get off of it. Or you're back in, there's been an apocalypse and you have to rebuild society. Like that's how city builders work. To a point. Some of them are open-ended, like, SimCities and Skylines. There's no objective. You just play it till you have fun. Which, by the way, I can't believe City Skylines is not in this, by the way. It's not a, quote, city builder, but it's a city/simulation builder. Management game. It's more of a management game, I guess. But anyway, the games have to opt into this, and City Skylines probably doesn't need to opt into this. And then these are all, so there's not tons of games, because we're kind of going over the same ones all the time now. But even recommend, I think we'll go back here. Yeah. So basically, that's the, there's not a lot of games. I mean, some of these are, which wasn't called Honey, I Joined a Cult. I've never really heard of that Technicity Prologues. These are free games, or well, free demos. Again, Technicity, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. This is Kepler. Again, another little bit of the same style as Prison Architect. And I keep saying Prison Architect. The game's been out for, I don't know, about maybe 6 years, 7 years, something like that. Got to be a long time. And there's been so many updates to it. I haven't played it yet, but that's on the list as well, guys. So this here is Discovery Queue. This just puts games that they think that you'll like. And these are basically back to the beginning of all the same things that we covered before. So yeah, there's a couple games in here that I'm really interested in playing. RimWorld, again, none of these are new games. RimWorld, not North Road, Against the Storm, again, Time Sync game, Sapiens, Commonhood, I'm going to pass on that, honestly. Ranch Sim, yes, it's just, I played it, I think I did play the demo, and it just wasn't working for me. So I kind of did a pass on that one. Moonshine, I'll pass on that one. And then I want to get back into Road Plan and How do I City. I have this game. I just want to play it. Power of the People I don't have, but I have a key set in for that. And yeah, guys, that's about it. So we're basically back to, I don't know how to go back to the beginning here. This is Steam's Base Builder Fest. I just want to give you guys a bit of a recap of what games are on there, which ones are, some of them are even free to play. These are different ones now because this isn't considered the city builders, but these are all like Zoo Animal Park free to play, Realm Grinder, Global City, like this is a strategy city builder building game. There's no preview for it. Oh, there was a preview there. Again, it's, I don't know, to me, none of these look real interesting to me. Some of these are very much not my thing. My Little Farmers, this kind of looks cute. Again, when a game has mixed reviews and it's been out for 5 years, it's, But what is this one called? TheOntarioGardener? I never heard of this one before. This has been out for 4 years now, 3.5 years. Oh, let's see. What is this? What the preview is going to show us? Kind of this looks like SimCity 2 graphics, like 100% SimCity 2 graphics. Spellforce, Tent Lawn, I don't know. A lot of people like games like this. It's just not my thing, to be honest with you. Lands. Y-Lands. I think I actually played Y-Lands, haven't I? I swear I did. Nope. Then here's just different playground games. And First Day, Begins of the End or something. And this one is what? Electro Adventures. A lot of this, these are all city builder type games. They can't stop all of us. This is almost like They Are Billions, I guess, but it's not. They Are Billions is a very popular game, by the way. It's not in part of this pack, though. These are free games. What I'm going for. These are city builders that are free. 1980. Manage Your Urban City. Like this looks like very, very basic. This looks very interesting too, by the way. It's like all like a 2D text-based game. This looks interesting, to be honest with you. Some of these other ones definitely not a hard pass. This is just for me. Project Wonder Waffle. I've heard of this game and it's free now for some reason, but it's just not my thing. A lot of these are just. They're not okay. I don't want to say games are ripoffs of other games, but some of them look very, very similar to other games. Creo God Simulator. Again, I don't know what that's about. Empires. It's PvP game, not my thing. These are free to play games as of now. I'm not sure if they're free forever. Colony Simulator. Again, this is very basic stuff, but again, mostly positive reviews on this. Farlanders. I've heard of this game, haven't played it though. Homewind. Again, Builder of Egypt, Prologue, a lot of Prologue games. But if you guys like, here's one. What's this one? Industry Idol? Interesting. My Little Farmers, Roman, Sandbox games. Some of these overlap into each other, like this one. All right, I think that's about it. We're gonna go back to the beginning. And guys, so this is Steam's Base Builder Fest. Basically, all the games I showed you, every game that's involved. Some of them have free demos, some of them are actually free to play, and some of them, or almost a lot of them, have discounts to them. So feel free to take a look on Steam yourself to see if any of these games interest you guys. All right, thank you so much for joining me. And some of these games that I featured today will be making an appearance on my channel. So stay tuned for that, guys. Catch you next time.